Hello students, today we are going to see this topic do while loop. Okay, so in the previous class we have seen while loop variants and different kinds of examples. Uh, so today we are going to see this do while loop. So there is a slight difference between while loop and do while loop, which is while loop is entry check loop, uh, do while is exit check loop. Okay, so we'll see the difference in a detail now. So the do while loop is an exit control loop. In do while loop, the condition is evaluated at the bottom of the loop after execution of the body of the loop. Okay, so this means that the body of the loop is executed at least once, even when the condition evaluates false during the first iteration. So this is the syntax. The syntax is uh, this is the syntax of do while loop. So here do is the keyword and while is the keyword, and you have created a new block. So that is the curly brackets. Here you can see that this is the flowchart of do while loop. So in this flowchart, you can clearly see that the body of the loop is executed for the first time, okay, without any checking. Okay, so it will execute the body of the loop at least for one times, even though the test expression is false. Okay, but in the do while, if the text expression is false, sorry, in the while loop, if the test expression is false, then it will never execute the body of the loop. So this is the difference between while loop and do while loop. So here you can see that they have given one example. So this example will tell how this do while loop works. Okay, so program to display number from 10 to 1 using do while loop. Here inside the main program you can see that int n is equal to 10, and they have started the do. So do while loop, open the body of the loop. So in that it contains two statement. C out n, the value of n is printed with the comma, and in the next statement n minus minus. Okay, n minus minus means it's a decrement operator, which means that n value will be reduced one by one. Okay, so now the value of n is checked. Okay, if n is greater than 0, condition is true, then do it will come back again the top. So here you can clearly see that C out n, value of n, the n minus 1, n minus minus will be executed at least once. Okay, so the first so 10 is printed. You can see that in the output the first value 10 is printed, and if the condition is true, n is greater than 0, then it will print it. Okay, so n 9, the value of n is reduced to 1, so the value becomes 9. So now 9 is printed, and even after that it will reduce the 9 to 8, so it will keep on going. Okay, 9 is uh, greater than, sorry, 8 is greater than 0, condition is true, it will go back to the do again, and it will do on this process until the uh, condition is 0. So n value is 0. So if 0 is greater than 0 is condition false. Since 0 is equal to 0, then only you can see that it is true. So since 0 is greater than uh, 0 is equal to 0, the condition becomes false, so the value will not print. Okay, so that's what it is explained here. So next is nested nesting of loop. Okay, you can you can do any one kind, any of this combination. Okay, not only this combination, if you have any new ideas in combining all the for loop or while loop or do while loop, whatever combination you need, you can use it. Okay, so nesting of loop means uh, keeping creating a loop inside another loop is known as nested loop. Okay, so most probably this will be useful in calculation, matrix multiplication, matrix addition, matrix subtraction. So even you can create a C++ program to get value of matrix values, adding matrix values, uh, subtracting matrix value, multiplying matrix value. Okay, so this kind of matrix calculation can be done by using this next nested loop. Okay, so here they have given one example. Okay, so these are all the format of creating nested loop. Okay, so in the first box you can see that they have used for loop inside another for loop. Okay, uh, so next box you can see that the first part while loop contains another while loop inside it. Okay, and in the next part also you can see that do while inside another do while. Okay, so if you want, even you can create a for loop inside do while inside for loop. Okay, you can create so as many possibilities as you like. It's up to your creativity. So here you can see that they have given one example. So program to display matrix multiplication during matrix multiplication table using nested for loop. Okay, so here they are creating a matrix like so this is a matrix like values by using this nested for loop. Okay, so here you can see that they are going to print the multiplication table of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So in the initial for. Okay, so this for is containing a value c is equal to 1, c is greater than 10, sorry, c is less than 10, c plus plus. So the initial state is 1, the test condition is c less than 10, and c plus plus is the increment value. Now they are printing the uh, as pipe symbol. Okay, so this small vertical line is known as pipe symbol. So this is printed to uh, separate two numbers. Okay, so after that you can see that they are creating another for loop which contains I as initial value, and mm, I is equal to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. Now you can see that, and inside the for loop I C out I star C. They are multiplying the I value and C value. So this will print all the multiplication table. Okay, so 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 1 into 2 is 2. So this will keep on multiplying the value and display it in the straight line. Okay, so after this loop uh, for I is equal to I loop, we'll name this as I loop. So after this I loop executes 10 times, it will go back to the C loop. So this C loop will increment the value from C is equal to 1 to 2. So it will come back to the I loop again. Then it will execute 10 times from 1 to 10, okay, with C value 2. So the 2 table will be printed. So after finishing that, you can see that it will go back to the C loop and increment the value from 2 to 3 and come back to the I loop again. You can see that I loop will print the 3 table fully, okay. So this is what you can see that in this output, okay. So the first line denotes the number of tables, okay. The second line you can see that it is given the multiplication value. 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 2 is 2. So that third line you can see that 2 into 2, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 3 is 6. So all the 2 table value. The fourth line, third table. So it will keep on doing until the condition gets false, okay. So in the this condition will get false when C value becomes 10. So 10 is less than 10 means condition false. So this entire loop will be exited and come to this return 0 to end the program. Next is jumping statement. So this jumping statement means it will have some control transfer, okay, like while loop or do while loop. This will also have some transfer of execution from one part of the program to another part of the program. So there are three different types of jump statement. So the jump statement is used to interrupt the normal flow of program. From it will transfer the control from one part of the program to another part of the program. So uh, normally it will be executing in a sequential manner. But when this go to statement is used, or break statement or continue statement is used, then it will change the order of execution, okay. So in that we are going to see this go to statement now. The go to statement is a control statement which is used to transfer the control from one part to another part without any condition in the program, okay. So here you can see the syntax here, go to label. So you can give any word in that label space, okay. So when this computer executes this statement, it will look for the label, okay. So it will automatically transfer the control to the part where the label is there, okay, label is present. So there are two types of jumps for go to statement. One is jump forward and jump backward, okay. So so the jump forward means and the control transfer towards the end of the program. Jump backward means the control will be transferred toward the starting of the program, okay. So this is the uh, jump statement, concept of jump statement. You can see that in this example, okay. So here you can see that n is equal to 1 is declared inside the program. And you can see that jump is the label is given here. So this is backward jump, okay. So in after that they are opening a new bracket, and you can see that if n is less than 10, then this then this should be executed. So this is a if statement, okay, if condition. So see out n value is printed, and n plus equal to 2, which is a assignment operator, which means n is equal to n plus 2, okay. So the value of n is now 1 plus 2. Okay, so that is 3 here. Okay, now you can see that after finishing this, go to is the keyword and jump is the uh, jump is the label. Okay, so when seeing this, the control will be transferred to the place where you can see that else is sorry, jump is printed. So it will execute again from if n is greater than 10. 10. So this will keep on executing until the condition of if n is less than 10 is false. Okay, so 10, when the n value is 10, the condition will becomes false and it will directly come to this else part. Okay, so else it is given as ending, uh, return 0, which is the end of the program. So here you can see the output of it. So this what it is explained here. So this will print only the odd numbers of the uh, odd numbers in between 1 to 10. Okay, so by it's a printing mistake. You can see that output, the second output, you can see that 2 is provided, so it will not be printed. Instead of that, it will be printed as 3. Okay, so it is at a printing mistake. Okay, so if you have some time, you take some time to execute all this program in the CPP Droid. Okay, so CPP Droid is uh, Android app which is available in the Google Play Store. You can download it and install it for free, and you can just type all this program in that application and execute it. Okay, so thank you, students. With this, we'll finish the class today. We'll see this break statement in the next class. Thank you, students.